What's going on, my PT peeps, my Walking Dead family, my fighters? I'm One Eye Bright, also known as PT. Don't know if I'm winking or blinking, but I'm definitely thinking about the Walking Dead universe and Norman Reedus on Jimmy Fallon. So Norman talks about Daryl's show and Melissa McBride a little bit. It's not much. It's like a 6-minute long interview online that I'm going to share with you. Stills of the interview about The Walking Dead. So we're going to have some captions for it, obviously. But spoiler warning for all things Walking Dead. If you don't want to know stuff, stop watching now. Well, Norman's been on Jimmy Fallon, I think 5 times now, and he's talked about The Walking Dead a little bit. He doesn't give much away, but he was talking about this is the last season 2. It was a full year. I mean, they did film for a full calendar year. It was exhausting, and it's just a lot. You know, if you film for 12, 13 months, it takes a toll on you, and you need a break. And he talks about that a little bit in the interview. But that's Daryl Dixon, young Daryl Dixon in season 1. Young Daryl, that's for sure. And for those who don't know, he was supposed to die off in the first season, but imagine the show without him, right? But he's going to have a spin-off series. His own spin-off, we knew that was going to happen. We thought it was going to be with Carol and Daryl. He even mentions that in the interview. But Daryl is having his own show now. I don't know if it's going to be 6 episodes, 8 episodes, 10 episodes, but it's probably going to be an abbreviated series. But ultimately, Daryl is going to be able to go on a mission. He doesn't really give any details, but in another article, it said that the show is going to be filmed and set in Europe. He also says, yeah, I know it's going to be much different than the show. So what does that mean? Why is it going to be different? How is it going to be different? Now, The Walking Dead is over. Later this year, it's done. The World Beyond, it's over. We just have Fear the Walking Dead. And to be honest, The Walking Dead is great. World Beyond, it's okay. Fear the Walking Dead is more misses than hits. And I think they tried to reinvent it or do something different. But if it ain't broke, don't fix it. We want more of the same. But how can you replicate something so good? I don't know. But don't try to change the game too much. Don't try to change the universe too much. But we'll see. Will we get the variant cohort walkers? You know, it was originally Carol and I. So he brings up Carol and Daryl. But he says it not once, not twice, but 3 times. Melissa McBride and I, yeah, but she's taking a break. He says it 3 times that she's taking a break. He wants it to be known that she is taking a break. She is taking time off. That's what he says. She's taking time off. If you can go watch the interview on YouTube, he says it 3 times, 3 different times. But 12 years is a grueling schedule. It is. But you're not working, 12 years straight. You got plenty of time off. But again, she wanted some time off. It's just pretty funny. He's like, hey guys, just remember, she wanted the time off, not me. And I'm sure Norman wants Melissa involved with the show. I want Carol to be involved with the show. We all do. But the fact that it's being filmed in Europe, what if it was being filmed in Georgia or in the States? Would she still have time off? I guess we'll never know, but, that brings up the question. The fact that it's being filmed in Europe brings up a big point of why did she drop out? And why is it being filmed in Europe? Is it because of Norman and Diane? I just don't know. It's just a lot of questions, but it's being filmed in Europe and Carol's out. So yeah, she's doing that and she deserves it. Yeah, everybody needs time off. If you've been filming for a year straight, take some time off and hopefully they'll film next year or something at Carol and Daryl show. And they kind of came to me. I imagine those characters will come together at some point, but the fact that they came to Daryl, of course they did. They want to have a Daryl show. And I'm sure Norman wants to continue on. He gets paid very handsomely to play Daryl Dixon. He makes millions of dollars a year playing his characters. So they're going to meet up at some point, hopefully, right? So I would assume if the production was in Georgia and she dropped out, I could be like, okay, she wants time off. But the fact that it's filmed in Europe really makes me think that's part of the problem. And I don't think Norman has a problem with being in Europe, especially with Diane. So we'll have to see how it goes down the road for, the future of these characters. And he also says, and I might even meet up with some other characters. So it'd be pretty cool if we get to see other characters in the Walking Dead universe. That'd be awesome if it was Rick, maybe Michonne. It'd be great if it was Morgan, Connie, Kelly, Maggie, Negan, whoever. Down the road, you can meet some new characters. So they're leaving it open-ended, obviously. We know about the Maggie and Negan show that's going to film in New York. And again, if the Daryl and Carol show was filming in New York, would Carol drop out? I guess we'll never know, but I have to bring up these questions. All right, so good. But she's taking time off. Again, All right, so good, but she's taking time off. We know, we get it. She's taking time off. In the meantime, they're like, hey, we need a Daryl show. Let's get it done. No, he says, in the meantime, they're like, hey, you want to go on a mission, right? Of course. Does Daryl want to go on a mission? What's the mission, though? It has to be about Rick, right? I mean, what else could it be? The mission's got to be involved. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Of course, right? He loves playing Daryl Dixon. He's basically Daryl Dixon. But if it's not about Rick, is it about the variant walkers? The new walkers that we saw at the end of the Walking Dead World Beyond post-credit scene. But I hope it's involved with Rick. We all want to hope it's involved with Rick, Michonne, that story arc. But let me know your thoughts. Post your comments below, guys. That's the interview in a nutshell and a breakdown of Jimmy Fallon interviewing with Norman Reedus recently. Hit that subscribe button, like, share, subscribe, support the PT channel when you can. Become a patron, a member. Either way, we truly appreciate all love and support. Stay safe, and as always, tell them Daryl. Yo.